everybody, and welcome to another episode of First and Last. I don't know why I said that so fast, but I am Josh. And with me is Joe.
Hey, man.
And back again for 2 weeks in a row.
I know, right?
It's Claire.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm also good. You can tell. The people not watching a video, because we don't do videos, can't tell, but I'm moving. And so we're in like a kind of an empty apartment.
There's a lot of boxes.
It looks pretty much the same.
It's
Joe.
Imagine you live in an apartment the whole time, and then you just take everything off all of your shelves, but you leave all of your shelves. That's what
Josh was like, well, it's pretty like the big stuff's still there, the small stuff's gone. So I was like,
is that your is that how you?
Yeah, that's how you talk. That's you. That was you.
He actually is kind of like higher than that.
Oh, so all the the big stuff's still there, and and I was like, so you just got robbed, is what it looks like.
Your white people voice is really racist, Joe.
You're offended by my.
I'm absolutely not offended. And if I was, it would be my right to be offended, and your right to offend me. Free speech.
Sure.
What are we doing today, guys? Like show wise.
Oh, I thought Joe was about to like give his thing about sandwiches again. We are going to be watching the IT Crowd.
Was this asked by somebody? Somebody asked for this?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Who's that?
Well, I have like outsourced.
Multiple people?
Yes. More than one have suggested this, but let's be honest with life. Little brother Luke, who is an avid podcast listener, really has been pushing the show. He thinks that we're really going to enjoy it and think it's really great.
Should we have like a little powwow really quick? I think we should start a Patreon just so like Luke can give us, like he'd donate, right? $5 a month?
I don't think
Yeah, follow us on Patreon. Get our
That's not a
sandwiches. Sign up.
He's about to have a kid, you guys.
We'll give you episodes.
If he's about to have a kid and he hasn't planned enough where he can't give me $5 a month, then he isn't responsible enough to have a kid. You heard me, Luke. Come at me.
I'll just give you $5 a month in Luke's name. All right?
No, I'm just kidding. I was just trying to see if I could get some Zinda money.
We don't
Get
have
some
that
of
much.
Zinda cash.
That Zinda cash.
We have a lot of student loan debt.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that biz. Joe, before we dive into the IT Crowd, how does this show, First and Last, work?
We watch the first and last episode of a TV show and talk about it in between, make predictions, miss the middle, try to come up with actors' names who we can't remember what their names are and what else they've been in.
Chucky Muniz.
Oh, Chuck Munes. That's it.
Claire, you look like confused, like you don't understand the joke.
I do. I just, didn't hit the mark.
If that's a new idea for you, check out like Home Improvement, Family Matters, some classics.
Oh, you're just telling them to watch our other episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go listen to previous episodes.
Got it.
It's fun. I promise.
Is this like a big hit show that people are going to be like, oh, yeah, I watched this. I
First
want
and
to
last,
listen to
for
this.
sure, man.
Yeah.
Well,
First and Last.
obviously you get
one
this
of the
show.
biggest.
No, but I mean the It Crowd.
Goes This American Life, Joe Rogan, First and Last.
Man, did you guys listen to This American Life this week?
No, I didn't.
Don't get me started. It was great.
Oh, man.
Let's move along.
The only thing I know about the IT Crowd is that it's like a British show, and they tried to like office it in that like they made like a American version, but I think it failed.
So is this the American version on Netflix, or is this the British version?
No, it's a British version.
Okay.
So it originally debuted in February of 2006, and then it's had an episode, I think September 2013. So there's 4 seasons, or
Okay.
we're in British. It was 4 series.
Ah,
Is that a thing?
They call season series. So I don't know. They say things weird over there.
I watched a lot of BBC shows and never really caught on.
And 24 episodes. And full disclosure, I have seen this show before. So I'm not going to really make a whole lot of predictions. I have absolutely no idea how it ends because I can't remember, but I'm sure it'll come to me eventually.
Are you going to do some tests? Like, is this going to be like a Lost again? Like, I'm sweating a little bit.
Well, I mean...
Well, you don't remember the end, so probably not.
I don't really remember the end. I remember some real fun middle stuff. that I'm obviously not going to talk about. So there. Does anyone want to guess what the first episode entails?
Here's what the
Or just,
entire
like,
show is.
Kind of character. Oh, there we go.
The
Okay.
it's here's my like elevator pitch for this show. It's The Office meets The Big Bang Theory. Give me my money.
Wait, so there.
That's it?
I didn't.
That's it.
So, like, there's going to be scientists working in an office?
Oh, I mean, they work in IT, right? So they're like smart, and nerdy, but it's an office comedy.
How many main characters are there?
5.
Claire?
Literally, I counted 5. But I think it's going to be a little bit different. I think there's going to be some sort of like, because it's like the it crowd, right? Because some people might see the show and see it's the it crowd, and the it crowd are like the cool people. So I think that it's going to be a play on that. Either it's going to be the cool people in the IT world, like, I don't really know that life.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, false.
Okay. Or it's just going to be how awkward this group of people is.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's going to be some ladies. I'm also hoping that it's diverse. I feel like there has to be ladies because there's going to need to be some like romantic rom-com hilarity because they don't know how to date people.
I mean, there's always ladies.
Yeah, I think there's a lady. Like, isn't there a lady in Big Bang Theory?
There's a couple.
There's a couple.
But they're like not, well, I don't really know that show, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know that. Well, I know Blossom's in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But there's also like a hot blonde or something.
Oh, yeah, there's like Kaylee Kaleidoscope.
And she's dumb or something.
Yeah.
She's not a scientist like all the other people. We are definitely not going to do Big Bang Theory anytime soon.
Because it's not
Because
done.
for some reason that show won't end.
I have a student that really like wants me to watch that show, and he's such a nice kid, but I just don't really want to commit to that.
Bazinga.
Is that what that's about?
Is that
I saw a t-shirt with like Bazinga on it. I think it's
Oh.
the nerdy guy's catchphrase.
I
the
can get into
nerdy
that.
guy?
I like anything with like a
Way to
oh, yeah.
narrow it down,
It's
Joe.
got like Zenga in it. It brings me back, man.
Zanga pages. So-
I think that they're going to have lunch.
So
There's going to have lunch.
the 5 people that work, I was mostly asking, I guess, how many people work in the IT department, maybe?
Oh,
Mhm.
but there's going to be 5 like main people, I think.
Okay.
Should I get a different number than Joe?
Do those 5 people, I mean, if you want, I mean, if you both can score a point at the
Mhm.
same time, or you
Oh,
can
a
get
point? I'm stressed. I'll stick with 5.
Yeah, this isn't stress-worthy at all.
I want to say 5, but the 4 dudes work in IT, and then the one girl works in like HR or something.
If this I will not like the show if that's how it is. I will have like a feminism moment.
Yeah.
Why?
It's 2006.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, that actually makes it harder.
Yeah, that was-
That's rough.
Yeah, that was 12 years ago, by the way.
Ugh. Nah, man.
But it's
There's-
England. They're, I would say, kind of in general, they're a little bit more progressive. I mean, they're definitely more accepting, I would say.
Depends.
Brexit.
What are you talking? I mean, maybe not now. I don't know.
Sure. Those Brits, they know what's up.
I feel like in the tiny little city of London, there's a lot of diversity. Like, you know,
Because they,
with
you
a
know,
lot of people live
colonized
there.
a lot of other places.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
you
yeah,
know.
I mean, I'm not saying their past is really like great, but they went around the world and they captured a lot of different people, and I think they brought a lot of them back for a little bit. And people came and went, and now there's just a lot of different people with English accents living in England. It's not just a bunch of white people.
Okay.
So I'm so you know,
Is
So
this
let-
from like personal experience? Like, or
I've
is
been
this just your impression of England?
I've been in England once or twice. I don't know.
For real?
No.
Oh. I was supposed to be like, let me hear about those European adventures.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking. I think England's like the North. You know, it's accepting.
Is that a Game of Thrones thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
winter's coming.
All
Oh,
right.
I don't.
You
I
guys
don't
got
know.
any other things you want to guess about the first episode? Because I would say right now you guys are in tepid water.
Batting 1,000.
2 of them are roommates.
Okay.
Yep,
I mean, yeah, cool.
that's what I think.
We got Claire's side, 2 roommates. There's a lunch and a woman. And Joe's side, 5 people, 4 dudes, all in IT, 1 HR girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just called her an HR girl.
Yeah. I bet they call her the HR girl.
Ugh.
No, I bet they have a different, like they call HR different, something different in
They call her.
in the UK. It's just like personal acquaintances instead of human resources or something.
So they have one personal acquaintance and it's a girl.
Yeah.
She can have pigtails or something too.
Thigh high stockings.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Well, thank God. Well, if you guys don't have any other stuff, we can jump into this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you after that. Well, after that episode that we watched. And we're back from the first episode of It Crowd. Just making somebody mad. It's IT Crowd, bro.
Is there a the in it?
The IT Crowd, yeah.
Ah, okay.
I actually think they did like a there was an interview with one of the people at one point, and they were like, "It's the IT Crowd."
Mm.
Obviously not the It Crowd, but I could be making that up, to be completely honest. What'd you guys think?
It's pretty good. I lolled.
You did?
It kind of reminded me of like Mr. Bean, but with talking.
You love Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean's great.
I liked it. I think that it's definitely a pilot that, it's a pilot. It didn't give me a ton of information. I did laugh, which I was excited about. But it was just a pretty typical setup. I don't know.
Were you happy with the HR lady?
Well, she's not an HR lady, but she is the manager of now the IT team, but knows nothing about computers. My favorite thing was that she kind of came in and was like, I know nothing about this. I know about email or whatever. But then she would fake it in front of everyone. And
Who doesn't know about email?
Well, but it was so great because she'd be like, oh, I'm on my phone. And then the guy's like, I'm here to set it up. And she's like, what are you talking about? I just had a phone call. And he's like, no, it's not. And then the same thing happened with the computer. That made me laugh. Because she was really like trying to pull off that she knew what they were talking about. And I liked that.
Yeah, that's funny.
I feel like she's also going to like.
Did you like it? Like
help
you
the
thought it
team.
was funny, or did you not like think? Because like, in a way, you could think like, wow, she's kind of like crappy as a. She lies the whole episode. That's all she does.
True, but I also feel like if I was in that situation, I needed a job. They gave me this job in a position that I said I was like somewhat qualified for, and they're like, "Oh, great!" I would like fake it till I make it, man.
Yeah, that's kind of a common like sitcom trope too. Is just like
I don't.
someone's put in a position and they just have to lie their way through it.
I don't think what she did was necessarily like not what a lot of people probably would do, but it's definitely not the moral high ground by any means.
True.
So like of all the people that we saw in this episode, she was like the one that was taking the least moral path, I guess.
You kind of made me want to change your prediction that she like becomes wholesome, but I don't.
But I
think
feel
that's
like
gonna
in like a
Becomes
comedy,
wholesome.
like in a comedy like this, like you're meant to sympathize with the person who's in the thing and has to keep lying.
Yeah, no, and I think this is a very good setup for essentially a sitcom comedy show.
Yeah.
Of like somebody is like, this is like she's set up in a predicament this is 100% obviously like a very ongoing problem, and this is probably going to be like a course of many hilarities throughout the series.
Have either of you guys seen the Todd Margaret show? The increasingly poor decisions of Todd Margaret.
Yeah, with David Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen maybe the first season of it.
Yeah. That's a great show.
Yeah, and it's very it's like this show, but crazy off the walls.
It takes the premise of someone in a position that they're not supposed to be in and lying through it like to the extreme. Like a lot of times someone will, in these typical sitcom situations, there's a mix up and then at the end they have to come clean and face the consequences. But in that show, he just keeps lying and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
It sounds uncomfortable.
Like literally
yeah.
without essentially no spoilers to that show. Like the premise is he works for a company in the United States and he lies to the point where he is now in charge of like the English like office in England. Like he travels to England, is now like in charge of that.
But he doesn't know what he's doing.
He just is a little big liar.
Yeah,
I don't-
he's
I don't-
making the whole thing up.
I don't think that this girl's gonna get that far, but I think that she does have skills that, and they alluded to a lot of the skills that she has that the gentlemen in the IT team don't have.
Social skills and things like that.
Social skills and conflict resolution.
Other thing she was like really excited about was she was really excited like right away when she got the job. And he was like, "You're gonna be head of the IT department or whatever." And then they were on the 34th floor, and she's like looking out, and she's like, "This is an amazing view." And she like, she was amazed about the unisex bathrooms. And then there was two people like making out,
Yeah.
which is like, I mean, obviously the boss guy's like a total sleaze bag, because there's two people making out, and he was like, "That's what it's like, Jen. This is where we all hang out and work and party and have affairs." Like, that's like, he said, like, we have affairs at
Well,
work.
and then she was like, "It's like Ally McBeal," and I'm like, I gotta see that show. We gotta first and last that.
I agree. I do want to first and last Ally McBeal. Joe?
Nope.
Why not?
Just kidding. I don't know.
Oh man.
Talking about the IT crowd.
But yeah, and then she travels to the basement.
We got a descript.
I do have a little bit.
I forgot about
sorry,
that.
we kind of said a lot of it, but Jen Barber, which is the main, which is the lady, is interviewing for position at Renum Industries based on the claim on her CV, which is resume for our American listeners, that she has a lot of experience with computers. Denham Renum, and that's that guy's name. His name is Denham Renum.
Oh, I like it better.
Places her in charge of the IT department. She discovers to her dismay that her office is on the basement floor with standard nerds, Roy and Moss. The two are resistant to her leadership, which is affirmed when they discover she knows very little about computers. However, Denham's adversity to non-teamwork forces the trio to get along. Jen hosts a party to boost the department's popularity, but it backfires when Moss accidentally recalls an inappropriate story.
That's a really good summary.
It was a good summary. Whoever wrote that was great. Thank you, Wikipedia person who wrote that.
I also find it interesting that, Denham and Jen have last names, but Moss and
Roy.
Roy do not.
Yeah, it just says, I mean, on here at least it just says Moss and Roy. What was it? Oh god, I was reading that and I was like, I have another question, and then I was reading it, so I forgot it. They're resistant, which I think is kind of funny. So she's going to be the boss, and she doesn't know anything about it. But these two people, seemingly, at least to me, have just been hanging out in the basement doing their job. Like they're doing their job, but they just like they're a mess and they're nerds, like they're shunned nerds in a way. But they really don't need a boss, you know.
I don't know. There are people coming down and like hitting them. There's like that. I didn't really understand.
Yeah, seems not great.
Seems like Jen's really their HR lady, in a way.
You trying to get some points?
You're gonna get a rise out of you, Claire. That's all I'm trying to do.
No, I think that it seems like it's gonna be funny. I like it.
What do you think about? Because this is one of the first like British comedies we've really watched.
Oh, really?
On First and Last.
Yeah.
How does British comedy strike you two?
Feels like Mr. Bean.
I feel like the comedy that we have is like, there was a time when British comedy was very different than American comedies, and I think that now, while their humor is different, we see a lot more of it, so it's not as like striking or as different than what we're the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like there was the time where it was just like, oh, Friends and Seinfeld, like that's very different than the show, but
Right. I mean, it is 2006, so it's a while ago. But this I think they definitely will attack. They'll in their comedy kind of discuss some maybe things that American sitcoms don't joke about.
well, I don't think American sitcoms would really joke about like their trip where they talked about prostitutes that they
Right.
hired and then went to the fair with, which was funny. But so maybe you're right. So it'll be like a little risque in some ways.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
difference,
the bathroom pooping, that was kind of
Yeah.
gross.
yeah, the difference it felt like for me was, again, like it feeling like Mr. Bean. There's a lot of visual gags that I feel like aren't as prevalent in American sitcoms. Like it opens up with a gag about the boss having a picture on his wall of himself like doing his intense pose that he's doing in the office. Like that's the first joke. And then the stuff that we just mentioned, like the stuff about taking the prostitutes to the fair, there's like a slideshow at the end where it shows their pictures, and the guy pooping but like hovering over the toilet, like that's another visual gag.
It's not funny when we saw it, but when you just said it got funny to me.
He's trying not to touch the seat. He's trying to poop.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot more observational humor for sure, and like if you maybe don't pay attention, you're gonna miss it in some spots. Like it's very obvious that like when she's first like playing on the computer and pretending to do it, like Claire, you were like, oh, her computer's not plugged in. Like they're not afraid to just like reuse a joke because they're like, it was funny the first time, it's probably gonna be funny again, you know. And it like in a way it is. And so I think we're gonna get a lot of that in the show.
I think I'm gonna watch for these visuals. I wonder if that's like a typical British thing. I also think that for me the biggest thing that I was surprised by was like the coming down and like hitting, like beating him up with the shoe, and she's like, this is a daily occurrence. Like I really don't know any workplaces where people come and like hit people with their shoes, but
that's why it's funny though.
Is it? Okay,
because it's over the top.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an over-the-top visual.
You also
gag.
don't know any workplaces where the boss says we have affairs at work. Like, you know.
That's true.
It's just like stuff they do. And I mean, that's why like The Office, British and American, were like good because like Michael Scott, or what was Ricky Gervais's guy's name?
David Brent.
Like they were a boss you don't see this kind of boss, one that's like really inappropriate, like crazy outwardly inappropriate, like, you know. All bosses in general are pretty inappropriate.
They're like using that like an episode of The Office to talk about sexual harassment and policies, because it's so over the top that it makes people who are doing some sexual, like it makes people comfortable to actually talk about it, because it's like nobody's that bad. So they're using episodes of The Office to like make people talk about sexual harassment.
Yeah. So I mean that's the whole point, and that's definitely like British comedy, I think, in a lot of things. Is like they're just not afraid to go over the top and be like weird like that. You guys want to dive into your predictions? I don't have any.
Let's do it.
I'll be honest. So Claire, you wanted me to look at this?
Yeah, I'm confused
about this thing. So
there's 5 series.
So there's 5 series, but what happens is there's series 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are 1 through seasons 1 through 4, and then there was a special in 2013. They did it, episode 25, and it's literally just called The Final Episode.
So wait, what was the jump from when the last
And so the last one came out in 2010.
So wait, are we watching that, or are we watching the final?
Well, what do we want to do?
What's you guys' rules?
I mean, the last episode's called The Final Episode, right?
The season 5 one on Netflix says it's called The Final Episode.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a reboot. It was just the last episode.
Yeah, it was not like it was a continuation. So
okay.
I think we've caught on for this. If we were doing this show 5 years from now and Roseanne's second run was done, then we would probably do all of Roseanne as it is, kind of thing. But whatever. So
the rules are very flexible. I like it.
Hey, we gotta roll with the times, you know. So let's say we're gonna do the series 5 that's on Netflix, one entitled The Final Episode. So, what are you guys' predictions? While you talk about that, I'm gonna walk away.
Oh, bye.
Number 1, Jen, the IT manager, is the CEO of the company now.
Oh.
Yeah. She
That's
runs
a big jump.
the place because, she keeps kind of lying her way up.
Okay.
It works out.
Just like the other show.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work out for Todd Margaret, but, And this show works out. Moss, who's the scruffy guy? Is that him?
Moss is not the scruffy guy. Moss is
Roy.
like the more nerdy guy. Roy is the scruffy guy.
Okay, Roy has like a workplace girlfriend. Like she works in finance or something, and they're like dating.
I have that he's dating Jen.
Oh.
Yep.
No, I think they don't date each other, but I think Roy dates. And then Moss with the glasses. Is that who I'm thinking of?
Mm-hmm.
Moss pretty much stays the same. He's maybe just got bigger glasses, but otherwise no big life changes for him. He's kind of like kind of how Dwight in The Office is just kind of, there's not much like growth or direction. He's just sort of the dude the whole time. He just is as he is.
I've never seen The Office.
I mean, stuff happens, like Dwight has relationships and stuff, but his character is pretty much the same. I think that's it for Moss. Roy? I keep forgetting which one is which.
Moss is the one that you're comparing to Dwight, I believe.
Okay.
The one with the glasses?
With the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got bigger glasses, but he's otherwise the same. And then the boss, what's his name? Mr.
Renham.
Mr. Renham is like low down on the totem pole. He's like a janitor or something, like something lower than IT.
The denim guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's fallen.
What did he do to fall? Do you know?
He just made some poor decisions and, kept getting demoted, and now he's at the very bottom. He's a janitorial intern.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have that Jen is dating Roy, so, I'm feeling that.
Okay.
Trying to get some romance on this team.
Some chemistry there.
Kind of weird. I think that it's going to end by everybody getting fired.
Okay.
Because
that sounds British.
Well, and the denim in the first was just like firing teams left and right. So I think that they're going to just end because they all get fired. That's why the show is done. I think that Roy is going to get punched or hit in some way. There's going to be some physical violence against Roy.
I'm always a fan of people getting punched.
I know. And I want to think about something for Moss. Moss is gonna have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Moss is gonna. I'm wanting some romance.
Moss deserves a girlfriend because he's the best character in the show, in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, you've seen it, so I have to trust you.
He's got the best episodes.
Like acting wise, or just like character wise?
Just look, you saw him in the first one. He's just a silly Billy. He's great.
All right, I'm with that.
He deserves love.
I mean, everybody deserves love, unless you spell your name weird.
Do you have any questions? Well, you don't really remember the end, right?
I don't really remember this last episode, so I don't have a whole lot of questions.
What if you've never seen this one?
Then I just forfeited points.
Oh, man, you could have had so many points.
I literally probably could make like a thing, but I don't want to say oh, I think this happens, and then have it literally be the exact same thing, like my unconscious mind knows.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just not risk it.
Yeah, don't cheat.
I don't want to cheat.
Okay.
I'm not.
I kind of want to know.
I'm not Jen. I ain't cheating to succeed.
Oh.
No.
Show connect.
I'm gonna earn this.
She becomes the CEO.
Yeah, I bet she does. Cool. Well, is that are you guys done with your predicts?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get into this. Let's get into the final episode.
The final.
Yeah. Might as well name it the pilot of the finals.
Ooh.
Just saying it's a bad name. All right. We'll see you after the final episode.
Let's get it.
We did it. We watched the last episode of the IT Crowd.
Woo.
Are you happy about it, Joe? Claire's happy about it.
Yeah, I lulled a lot.
Yeah, good. I liked it. I have seen it. It's confirmed from the first 3 seconds. I was like, oh, yep, I've seen this.
And you're like, this is a great episode.
And it was, wasn't it?
It was pretty great.
Yeah. I thought it was good. About this episode, Jen fails. Already read it wrong. 2 words in. Jen falls for a flirtatious coffee barista and recommends her colleagues to try the place. But when Roy gets a bad cup of coffee from a small man barista, after getting negative feedback from Jen concerning his web show on board games, Moss is encouraged by Douglas to wear women's trousers to boost his confidence. Jen and Roy visit the coffee shop, but Roy's presence disrupts Jen's barista and she is served bad coffee. Meanwhile, Roy places a complaint on a post on a post-it note at the counter. The small barista is working and leaves with Jen. That's a terrible sentence. When she tosses the coffee aside, she splashes it on a homeless woman, while the short-statured barista confronts Roy and is hit by a van. The video of Jen and Roy's abuse soon goes viral and reveals their identity. Jen and Roy turn to Moss, who makes his pepper spray into a useful product, but it backfires in a demo. Meanwhile, Douglas, which is the new Mr. Renham, participates in Secret Millionaire and tries to relate with some youths, but gets in trouble after serving them alcohol and becomes a wanted fugitive. Before going into hiding the IT department, he chooses Jen, Roy, and Moss as his successors. The credits show how Renham Industries is revolutionized with the former IT trio in charge.
Oh, yeah.
That's a deep, again, a really good synopsis. They covered it all.
I think it was pretty good. Whole episode was good. Funny. The Moss's video, I thought that was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what your YouTube videos look like?
Terrible. No, because if it was like a parody, like his first one was like hilarious, but it was like so quote unquote bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just really funny because it's so awkward. Fine, we'll talk about the game mechanics before we talk about the instructions or like something like that. Like just being so like ridiculous about reviewing a board game, and they're all so weird about it. It was good.
I'm old.
I feel like these episodes are jam-packed. Are they typically like this much going on in them?
Well, this one was an hour, right? And it's not typically that long?
This one was a 48-minute episode, and the rest are normally like the 22, 23, 24 or whatever, however minutes are in a normal episode. I think they're not necessarily. They're just as jam-packed that you can do within like I guess half the time. That like Roy, Moss, and Jen all have like a thing that's going on, and then Mr. Renham is doing stuff.
Okay, so like Mr. Renham is in every episode.
Maybe not every episode, but like this new one, the new guy, Douglas is his name. He becomes essentially like as much of a main character as like someone that's not in that main group can be, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's in a lot, and he does a lot of wacky stuff. He drives a lot of conflict, I guess I would say, because he's that guy is like a very he's like a womanizer. He's like a super rich guy that doesn't understand anything. He like just tries to do whatever he wants to do, and like consequences be damned kind of thing.
So he's the best.
Wow. I didn't say it, Joe did. No, so he's just like extremely ridiculous. You know? He's a cartoon millionaire. Is what he is. Like he's what you would think a cartoon. Does anyone else say something? Come on, guys.
I'm sorry. I was just listening to you so intently.
You really were. You were like leaning down like,
Well, I have to because his microphone's broken.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
I'm not complaining. I'm a guest. Your lights just flashed. Like, what was that?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh, it's terrifying.
It's called old building, bad wiring.
Old building, bad wiring.
It's like the fridge comes on. You know when the fridge clicks on, kind of thing. You know when like your fridge like goes like tick, and it like turns. It's like making ice or doing whatever. Fridges do this all the time. Fridges have been doing this since the beginning of time.
Yeah, they're not just running the whole time. They're like they cool up.
Like the fridges
pause.
get cool and then they stop. Because if a fridge kept being cool, your fridge would become a freezer. Like it would get too cold.
Okay, so you're saying that someone's fridge just turned on and it made all your lights.
My fridge did.
And then it makes all of your lights
because it's
flash?
an old building with bad wiring. Yes.
Oh, intriguing.
You know when you go, we're gonna tangent off for a minute. You know when like you go to an old building or whatever, and like someone's like, I'm gonna take a shower, so don't flush the toilet. You know that?
Yes, that's because your water heater sucks.
That's bad like plumbing, because like they shouldn't be connected. Like really.
No, that just means your water heater doesn't.
That happens in old buildings, but it doesn't happen in new buildings.
Okay.
If you built a new house, it wouldn't really happen. I guess unless you're like
Because you would have a new water heater.
I would bet if this whole building got a new water heater or whatever it does,
It would still flash.
no, the water would you know what I'm saying, the equivalent of that. Like it's in old buildings. That happens all the time. Jake's dad's a plumber, so
we'll ask him.
yeah,
Perfect.
No, that's why I learned it.
Oh, okay.
That's why he likes buildings over an X amount of age, built in the whatever, from here up.
What
and
do you
from
What do
here
you
down.
think is the here up? Like, what would you guess?
80s probably.
Oh. So anything before so anything in Minneapolis is gross.
I mean, houses are probably fine.
You're confusing, man, but I feel you.
Well, I mean, they cared more about houses, right? They don't care about us renters.
I hope that's not the case.
No, they hate us. They hate the renters. They hate us renters like we hate small people and women. Am I right, Jen and Roy?
I get it.
Trying to get back to the episode. What did they call her? Coffee toss tramp whore bitch.
Yeah.
Coffee toss tramp bitch.
I didn't write anything down, so I'm struggling with those. But yeah, they had a lot of different names for her.
And small people racist.
Yes, and they're like, hey, they don't have a race.
Which Roy did make that's why it was funny, because it was ridiculous. And Roy was like, you can't be racist against height.
See, I thought the reveal with the small barista was that he was gonna come behind the counter and find out that the small barista is actually in a wheelchair, and then he feels bad for being mean. But no, it's just a small person.
Well, I think that what I've learned from the show is that none of them feel bad for any of the things that they do. And they're just trying to again, it's kind of like the first episode where she's lying her way in the position where they're just trying to figure out life, but they don't really understand it. I mean, he has, what do they call it? Artistic emotions.
Yeah, he's on the artistic spectrum.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm a special education teacher, P.S. But wasn't.
Where do you work?
I'm not going to say. God bless.
What's your gross income?
$5.
I believe it. Teachers in America, am I right?
Oh, oy vey. Anywho.
Jewish teachers in America.
I wrote down literally 4 words. I wrote coffee. Okay, 5 words. Board games, pants, and then I wrote lovable because that's all I wrote down.
Those 3 words.
It's 4.
That was 5.
That's 5.
Wait, coffee, pants, lovable?
Board games.
Board games.
Oh.
But I feel like the biggest thing that I got out of this episode was that those 3 characters that are the main characters of the show, were very lovable and was something that I could see getting into. When we've watched other shows and done the first and last, I haven't necessarily felt okay, I get why these are all cohesive and friendly, and these 3 I really was okay. And I liked how they all had their offshoots. They kind of did their own style, and that kind of made it have a different flow versus other shows that we've seen where they all kind of have a similar thing that they're into or similar wants. These guys are all very different, so
They are
getting
really
to see a lot of
different. You're
different
right.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever really thought about that, but they're all very different.
Yeah, and I think that makes it a little bit more interesting. And that's probably why they can get away with only having the 4 or 3 main characters, depending on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of all very, in a way, Seinfeld-esque, and by that I mean, you say they do bad things, they all do bad things kind of thing, and they're not really good people, but it's not because they don't feel bad about it, because Roy did feel he's I want to tell him this stuff, but he was no, I can't do that. He's a little worse because he left a note to the guy. But when Jen was essentially ruining that homeless person's life even more, every time she did it, it was because she just didn't even she didn't try to do it to a person. She thought she was trying to help them, or she didn't even see the person. Mm-hmm. And then that's why I think they're they're kind of Seinfeld-esque, is that they're so wrapped up in their own shit. They care. They're all in their own world in their own head so much that they don't even notice what's happening around. If she was observant at any point, she wouldn't have you don't just throw money into a cup of liquid like that homeless person's coffee.
I think
And
I
you don't-
gasped
and you don't-
every time she had like one of those. Like,
And
I
you
was
don't-
like,
And you don't throw liquid without like looking. Like she never looked in that direction ever. She just said, "I'm on the road. Obviously, no one's here," kind of thing. Like
when
it's
she
just
threw her coffee at the homeless woman.
yeah, which is hilarious because it's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Joe?
I mean, the homeless lady got a job at the end, right? She got to work at the company
Yeah,
because they hired her.
She was handling she had like a banana cart.
Yeah.
So did the little gentleman.
Yeah, because they hire all sorts of people.
I love the little person at the coffee shop. I was like, just give him a stool, and literally the problem solved. He can reach everything. Then everything's fine.
Yeah, but you can't like a stool is stationary. You gotta like move that stool around whenever he's got to like walk to a different machine.
They have like stools that are like on rollers, and you stand on them, and then they go down. It's like pretty easy.
Oh, you just
And they have
roll
like
it
a
around.
stick. They have like a stick.
You just give
Yeah.
him stilts. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna make him a roller like step stool thing, what's the difference between that and stilts?
Are we gonna get into a discussion about accommodations for people with disabilities?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
it's fine. Just like are stilts more practical
No.
than a step stool?
I actually think I'm into the stilts idea, to be completely honest. He can practice like a fun trade. Like he's getting double duty now. He gets to practice stilts, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
And
guys meaning this as like a comedy show or like real life? Like you guys are gonna like start marketing stilts for people who have, height differences.
tweet us at FNL
Oh my
Podcast if you think we are joking or serious.
Oh my gosh.
If I was a short person and they said, "Hey, do you want to move around a thing every day?
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you want
Or
to
do you
go to
want
a
to wear
different
something
location,
attached to your legs
or do you want to wear some like
that are hard to
1
balance
inch,
on?
1 foot stilts?" Because they don't have to be that tall. He was like
Right.
short, but he wasn't. He could still reach everything, just
Right.
barely.
I was thinking,
He
like
needs
6
like
inches.
6 inches, 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll take him. Right now. Give me 6-inch stilts.
You'd be so tall.
Oh, fine. Well, then cut off 6 inches of my leg. What's easier, Claire?
What?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna cut anybody. No. I don't know. I just said no. Really serious.
no.
Like,
No.
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 I just was watching that like whole like small person barista thing, and I was just like, just get the man a stool or something.
I felt like what I also liked about this show was that you knew the joke was coming where they were gonna look dumb and wrong. And I think that it sets it up so it's like funny for the viewer. And I like audibly gasped like by some of the actions that happened. But I don't feel like I was offended or like felt like they treated people poorly. Which I think in some other comedies I have been like, I guess I get sensitive about those things.
They definitely treated people poorly. What are you talking about?
But I felt like they always were, it was like set up like you knew they were about to do something.
You thought it was like you didn't feel like they treated people poorly, but didn't receive their like just dues afterwards.
But I guess maybe. I'm not really sure where I'm going with that, but
No, I think there's other shows or movies where the people in it are terrible, but the joke is still on the other people.
Like
Mhm.
It's Always Sunny.
No, because I think that's another good example of where like the people are terrible, so the joke is on them. But I think there's other shows where people are being douchebags, and the joke is still on the other people because you're supposed to still relate to the douchebags. You're like, haha, he's a douchebag. That's great.
Oh, okay. I see. For like relatability, not. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's just a difference of perspective, I guess.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
So like, yeah, this and like Seinfeld, like you laugh at what's happening to them because they deserve it, but it's also like there's part of you that feels that way too. So you're just like, there's a balance between like being really able to relate to these main characters and recognizing that they're getting what they deserve. That like just makes the comedy work. Because if either of those don't quite work out, then it just sort of falls flat.
Right. I mean, part of a comedy like this kind of relies on the fact that normal people that don't do bad things or like act out or like, follow society norms.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone's gonna be hurt by this, so I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, you think like, God, you're too fucking short. Like, you know, like,
yeah, exactly.
You're like, you can't do this. Like, why are you doing this? Like because it bothers you.
Mm-hmm.
Like at one point, and you know, everyone gets annoyed or like fed up with some stuff that's happening around them.
Mm-hmm.
But you just think it for a minute and you don't say anything. So watching people in a sitcom like be mean
mm-hmm.
and do the things that like you know you would never do, but some people like think about it every once in a while. So it's funny.
Or like even when they do it to Moss, when Jen's telling him how terrible his YouTube show is.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, you know, something you would think about telling your friends about their podcast where they watch a TV show, you know. But maybe you don't because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Just when Joe quits the podcast.
I bet this is when you guys are going to get all the tweets. Like, it's all your friends being like, guys, actually, this pod.
Our friends don't listen to this.
They don't have Twitter accounts.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really know who does. I don't know.
At Claire Z.
I'm going to start a parody Claire Twitter account. Like,
you would probably just be like
At
really
Real
mean
Claire.
and have bad spelling.
I love at Real Claire Z.
yeah.
Tweet at the at Real Claire Z. I wonder if that's a Twitter because she's about to be blown up.
Oh yeah, so
blown up.
I don't know. Is that a thing? I did like watching in this episode that the technology improved. Like that was kind of fun. Like the first one, they had their big PCs, and then now it's 2013, and they're like talking about their web videos, and I don't know. It's just fun to watch that in.
Yeah,
our
it was like
evening.
7 years.
Yeah, it was like we got to watch like a technology improve in one night, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
How was the ending?
I mean, I thought it was good. Like, I liked that there was like an adventure to this episode. It wasn't just an ending and wrapping things up. It was a separate like storyline about the shenanigans that they're getting into, and then it still had time to wrap it up at the end where they became the bosses or whatever.
I guess I'm wondering whether or not they wrapped it up 3 years earlier in the end of season 4.
Yeah,
Like in that
Like,
one.
is it a rewrap?
And then maybe this was like a special. Like this was Will and Grace season 10, you know? But all in one episode.
because I thought they had done that for other British shows like The Office.
Well, the thing about some British shows that happen is like Sherlock, I guess, is a good example.
Mm-hmm.
Where I guess I'm not even 100% sure if Sherlock is even done.
Yeah,
But,
I don't think it is because people keep telling me I should watch it.
But like Benedict Cumberbatch.
yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch. He's Sherlock. And Martin Short. What's it? Martin. Martin something. I don't know what his name is.
Crane.
He dead.
Oh.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why I did it.
Gosh, now I can think about it as Frasier.
Yeah, well, Frasier's a great show. My friend texted me. He didn't tweet at me. He just texted
I
me.
was going to say, you got a tweet?
No, my friend texted me and he said, you guys should you gotta stop talking about Frasier. and I said, hey, no, man, don't worry. I watched Malcolm in the Middle the other day and I'm gonna be talking about that a lot more. So we gotta stop. We ain't stopping. Sorry, Kyle.
Can't stop, won't stop. I'm watching through it, man.
But yeah, Joe's not done.
Just join us. It's great.
I forgot what I was even talking about. It's over.
Martin Crane or something.
No, yeah, I made a
Yeah,
bad.
like I'd heard about that.
Oh, you're
at least
talking
in a
about
few different
British
British shows where I think like The Office.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Black Mirror, where they like had done like a series and a finale, and then like come back to do a Christmas special.
They just take a long time. They just really take their time
Mm-hmm.
to do shows. And like, yeah, Sherlock's only like 3 or 4 seasons long, but it's been going for like 9 years. They just, they just do
Is that
some.
because like we get them delayed here in the U.S.?
No, because we know like the years they're actually made.
Because like all those BBC shows are aired there, and then we get them later, like Downton Abbey and all the dumb shows I watch on PBS. They're really good shows.
I bet they are. I bet they're super fantastic.
Dude, I got that PBS Access membership. Oh, you're jealous.
Would like LeVar Burton like personally deliver it to you?
No, but I did get a cookbook with hot dishes.
Hmm.
So
So it's very Minnesotan.
well, it's because Joe gave it to me as a Christmas present, and it was like the best one. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
I always forget a hot dish is Minnesotan, and everyone else calls it a casserole.
Dude, I have never eaten a hot dish, and they all look gross.
You're a crazy, dumb human.
They look gross.
They all look gross. They're like brown, and they've got like stuff on top.
It
They
seems
look
like a thing you would be
moist.
into.
Like tater tot hot dish.
Ugh.
I'm gonna make
What?
you tater tot hot dish next time you're on the podcast, and we're gonna eat it live.
You like...
You're gonna get me a vegetarian tater tot hot dish.
It's just tater tots.
Ugh.
It's like tater tots and peas and like cream of mushroom soup. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly
Seems like a thing you would be super into.
I actually honestly I don't think there's meat in tater tot hot dish.
There's so much meat in them.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. Do we like the ending? Like, I mean, it was solid. They finished. Joe, they took over
What
the
do you
company
think?
apparently.
Yeah. I was so right.
Would you watch the show?
I'm intrigued.
I feel like it is like when I would pay attention to. I also wonder a lot if the second episode is a lot different than the first episode. Like if it was like one of those like, oh, this is our pilot, and then The Office gets a little nicer in the second episode or something. So I would watch just to check that out.
I feel like I would watch deep into this after Frasier.
The first ingredient in tater tot hot dish is 1 pound ground beef.
Told you.
Predictions. You guys had predictions. Let's go through them.
I had that...
You get all the points.
I had that Jen becomes the CEO, which is right.
Point.
I had that Moss? No, Roy. Roy has a girlfriend.
Does.
Point. Do we know her origins?
She works in the building. I don't know.
Okay, well I said that too. So
2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I was right about that.
yeah, 2 can.
Canned vegetables.
So do you get 2 points for that or just one?
No, just the one. That was just the thing I'd mentioned.
It's literally 4 things. Tater tot hot dish.
Don't eat it.
It's meat, tater tots, condensed cream of mushroom soup, and a can of vegetables, whichever you like. This person likes sweet corn, but her mom uses green beans.
I'm not eating that.
I'm gonna make it for you.
And the tater tots are the base. Like I feel like
No, they go on top.
They go everywhere. It's like a lasagna.
I feel like it needs like a noodle for the base.
No, dude,
No.
it really doesn't need anything. It's perfect the way it is.
Uh,
I'll make a real one for us, and I'll
Okay.
make a fake one for Claire.
what's a fake one?
All right,
Remember
whatever you
just replace the
meat with.
You can replace the meat with Taco Bell meat.
And the 1 pound ground beef is I just ordered 15 tacos from Taco Bell.
You
and
ate
and I scraped out the quote
quote-unquote
unquote
meat.
meat.
You got them in like the Doritos like ones.
Yeah,
You just eat that.
yeah.
Joe, what else did you get points on?
Okay, so Jen's the boss. Roy has a girlfriend. I have that Moss stays pretty much the same.
I mean, he
Point.
did.
Like not
Just
much
take your
going on
point,
for him.
man. Take your point.
And then I have that the boss, which I didn't know was going to be a different character, but I had the boss goes from the top to the bottom.
Which
Do I
was
get-
right.
Do I
Whoa!
get a
Which was
point for
right.
that?
Yeah. I mean, you
You
didn't.
literally just swept the points.
Yeah, I explained the show.
That's amazing.
Oh,
That's impressive. I've never been here for someone to get 4
Oh my
points.
God. Get off his butt. All right, let's move
I got
along.
0 points.
Don't touch my butt.
Don't touch
I
his
didn't.
butt.
I don't like. I don't.
Stop
do,
touching.
I didn't.
Claire is literally
no.
touching Joe's butt right now.
Gross.
Viewers, you cannot see, but Claire's hand is all up in Joe's butt.
my butt.
Oh man, get off his butt. Read your predictions.
I can't. My hand's in his butt.
Oh yeah,
Let me take my hand
it's
out.
a weird thing I've learned about you is you can't read while your hands are touching stuff like Joe's butt.
Okay, my hand's not on his butt, but we've got Jen is dating Roy. Wrong. The boss fires the team. Wrong. Roy gets punched. Wrong. Moss has a girlfriend.
Wee Man
Wrong.
almost took a swing at him, but he got hit by a boob car instead.
I like how the boob car came back somehow.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Yeah, no. So Joe, you got all the points.
You guys both bowled,
Took 'em
but
all.
hey, look at it this way, Claire. You both bowled a perfect game today.
Yeah.
By losing?
Yeah, you got all zeros, and Joe got all 10s.
Yes, I got 10 points.
You got 4, but
Woo.
in bowling, if you get a 0 at the end, you get a perfect game.
Everyone else loses 300?
If you get 300 or 0, those are both perfect games.
What?
Why are you looking at me? That's true.
Then why aren't I going for 0? That'd be so much easier.
I don't know. I've never had a heart in my 33 years
Where you shot the moon?
where I've shot the what?
Are we talking about hearts?
I said he just didn't let me finish at all. I was in the middle of what I was saying. I'm just saying,
Joe's like doing cards games over here.
I've never had the heart to bowl like all gutter balls.
Uh-huh.
Like I just can't bring myself to do it. Every time I start bowling, I go, no, I gotta try. I'm spending like $10. I'm not $10 to bowl gutter balls.
Ooh, let's
But
go
I-
bowling.
But I want to like say one day I bowled a perfect game, and I know I'm never gonna get a 300. So I want to bowl all zeros.
Yeah, you bowl all zeros. Everyone else gets minus 300. Just like hearts.
No, that's you know how hearts works, I think, but I don't think you know how bowling works. Also, I don't know how hearts works, so I don't know if you're telling the truth there
You
either.
shoot the moon, you see? You
I used to
shoot
be
the
really good
moon.
at hearts.
I was
like
really
the-
good at spades.
Oh, really?
I was a euchre boy.
I just learned how to play that. I liked it.
Should we play euchre on a bonus episode of First and Last?
I feel like for the 5 years I've known you, you've tried to teach me euchre like 3 different times.
Okay, let's do it. Let's teach Joe euchre.
We need a 4th, though, don't we?
Lindsay.
Oh,
Or Jimmy.
yeah.
Wow. Jimmy, we love you.
We'll love Jimmy when he comes back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on
Jeez.
suspension.
Yeah. He is-
Hanging out.
Yeah, he once
doing
again this
stuff.
week didn't pass our wellness protocol.
Ugh. Jimmy.
Probably had his hands up Joe's butt.
Wow. Yeah, he went a little farther than you. You only put your hands on his butt. Jimmy's putting them up his butt,
Up my
apparently.
butt.
Up his butt. Joe, before all those hands get off your butt, how can people find our podcast?
Go up my butt. We're at F&L Podcast on Twitter and YouTube. First and last .podient.co. Those are like the main highways to get to us.
We got a Gmail and a Facebook, which are F&L Podcast as well.
Mm.
I feel like I want to start manning the Gmail. You guys are going to get so many emails.
Should you? Because I check it, and
Weird.
we don't generally get
I'm JK.
very many emails.
Who's going to email it?
What do you mean? Anyone who wants to.
I'm going to start emailing it and see if you check it.
We'll reply to you. Even you, Claire.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Stop. I'll reply. Stop emailing this email. Anybody, any Claire that emails. It doesn't have to be you.
What if they spell their name wrong?
CLAYER. Claire.
Yeah.
Ready, Claire 1.
I feel like I'm gonna change my name just so it's spelled that way.
You know, we had this conversation about spelling names wrong when we weren't recording.
Oh, you
So-
guys missed it. It was really funny.
So no one knows.
You just stole my Ready Claire 1 joke.
Yeah, I did.
Bummer.
Because I was the first one on record to say it. Cool. Well, hey everybody that's listening, thank you for doing so. We appreciate you. Hopefully you listened to all of the ones previously and all of the ones to come in the future. If you
Wow.
have any suggestions, hit us up on all those various random things that Joe said about earlier.
Or just text Claire.
Yeah, I just texted Claire because apparently she's just like crowdsourcing all the shows.
Yeah, just text Claire because Claire tells us what podcasts people want to listen to. That
I'll
works
try.
too. Whatever works for you, get a hold of us at somehow. Yell at the moon, say first and last. We'll probably answer.
Probably not. Who
We're
knows?
werewolves and vampires over here.
Wait,
Really?
vampires though, right?
Yeah,
No, wait, I'm werewolf.
I'm werewolf.
Team Jacob.
I'm trying to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week on First and Last.